Hey there, you're watching Amitha Verma. We are in the middle of a beautiful spring season here in Houston, Texas. Now, if you follow my blog, you know I love adding decor into my home to follow the different seasons throughout the year. Now, unlike the summer, we have a very short spring, so I wanted to be quick about my projects and pop in a few spring additions into my home. This is not a whole house makeover, but really some super simple one and done projects that you can do throughout your home to get that spring feeling on the inside. So let's get started. If you follow me, you know I love using wreaths throughout different seasons. So of course, I couldn't resist adding a little spring wreath onto one of my commodes or chest of drawers. The reason why I love adding wreaths into my seasonal decor is because they take up a large volume and make a big impact. Next, one of my favorite things to do is just head over to my local grocery store and find a beautiful set of blooms to add into one of my farmhouse or French country style containers or vases. This could be confit pots or beautiful antique glass style vases, whatever the flowers are gonna look the most beautiful in or whatever feels the most like spring, I pull those out and create a quick and easy arrangement. I'm gonna keep this one really loose and simple and almost a little monochromatic to feel light and airy, just like the spring. But if you're interested in learning how to do this, or even one of the more advanced floral compositions, I'd love for you to head over to our YouTube channel where you can watch an entire series on how to create the perfect floral arrangement or centerpiece for your home. As I'm trying to pull spring into my home, I love looking for pieces of decor or even fresh florals that tie into the colors I see in the spring. So I'm going to use these really beautiful lavender floral spheres to place in a low bowl on my buffet to add that pop of spring color. Similarly, you can do the exact same thing with a pop of green. You can do this with a moss ball or some boxwoods or even just a beautiful potted green plant. Speaking of green, I love using these beautiful decorative books in the shades of green or blue to place throughout end tables, side tables, coffee tables, and just arrange a beautiful rosary style bead set on top. Another great way to bring spring into your home is to find a little corner where you love to read or do your work and add one of these beautiful vintage style teacup candles. A few years ago, I discovered these from an artisan style craftsman, and I first thought it was just a teacup and a saucer, but upon further inspection, learned that it was a candle. This was totally up my alley, and I couldn't wait to bring it home and then even into my shop because it just looks so romantic and cozy and has that vintage touch and feel as well as a beautiful aroma. When I think of the spring, I think of really light and fresh, airy colors and color palettes. So this is a great time to enjoy this beautiful weather and bring in some of those feelings indoors with a chalk finish paint makeover. If you know anything about me, you know I love paint. I think there's nothing more transformative than a coat of paint. So grab that old piece of furniture that's making you feel dark and drab and give it a makeover to experience this beautiful spring feeling all year round in your own home. Now, it wouldn't be spring if we didn't bring something chippy and whitewashed into our home. This is a great time to play with your decor and maybe bring in a pair of beautiful chippy whitewashed distressed shutters to add some texture and interest on your walls, or a beautiful whitewashed mirror to add a little bit of texture but maybe not too much contrast with your walls, or some gorgeous whitewashed panels, or really simply even a piece of whitewashed decor. This is the perfect time to bring those light, airy vibes into your home. And last but not least, if all else fails, try adding in spring with just a little bit of art. Whenever I go antiquing or shopping or traveling, I cannot resist buying artwork for my home, my office, or even the shop. So this is a great way to experience the seasons by simply getting a beautiful piece of art that feels like spring and placing it on your kitchen counter, your desk, or anywhere where you would love to enjoy a little pop of spring. So what do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Are you gonna do one of these, some of these, or all of these? I can't wait to hear from you. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. That helps me know that you love this type of content. Then when you're done, hit the subscribe or follow button and ring the bell so you don't miss another one of our inspiring episodes. After that, head over to my blog where you can sign up to receive your design newsletter and endless inspiration for your home. Till the next time we meet, keep making your home amazing with your design gifts. Hey there, you're watching Amitha Verma. I'm going to be sure to keep my hands just like this so I don't make exaggerated hand motions. Now when I think about the spring, can you hear Coco eating him?
Can you do that one more time?
Oh yes, yes.
I wanted to get something kind of artsy where you pick it up.
Gentle.
Just give him a good smush.
Boring. First do this, and then do that, and then don't forget. They're like, why don't you try it at the beginning? Like they're always critiquing. They're like, why don't you tell people to like, subscribe, and buy your merch at the beginning?